All right, I think we're live. So I can still live stream. Awesome. Okay, so this is returning back to the One Chunk world that I played last week when I realized that I could live stream again. I have my Minecraft a new series where I'm starting fresh into Minecraft. I'm up to today. I recorded episode 39 of that. I'm trying to work ahead a little bit, so some of those will go out on the channel over the next week. While I have a few other commitments. But for tonight, it is a chance to play some Minecraft. So this is the new world that I created last time. This is my one chunk world. So the rules for this one is you start in a new world. You do the F3 to get your debug, and then you do F3G, and that'll show you your borders for your chunk. And you have to stay within that 16 by 16 chunk. That is your world. If anything goes outside of that and you can't automatically draw it to you, like that spider that's coming at me right there. I'm not sure why this spider's coming after me during the daytime. That's different. But perfect. See, I just got string. So awesome. Yeah, that is weird. Why was there a spider that was aggressive midday? Okay. But yeah, stuff like that. So if it comes into your chunk, it's fair game. If it's, I'm digging and there's a diamond right there, I can't get it. So this is my world, this 16 by 16 grid here. So our first time, what we ended up doing was just kind of clearing the surface. You need to have at least one tree so that you can kind of get started with tools and crafting bench and all that. So in this chunk, I did have a few trees. This was a grass hill. You can kind of see the landscape there around me. I kind of terraformed it down to this. See like that coal right there? I'd really like to have it, but I can't have it. That's not in my chunk. So we can build up to the build limit, and we can dig down to bedrock. So it's just playing this world, and it's relaxing, not trying to beat the game, not trying anything other than just surviving in this one chunk. So it'll just be a relaxing way I can play the game. People can join me, or I can play by myself. This is one of my favorite ways to play a Minecraft world. So I'm just going to have fun with it, and everybody's welcome to join along, join in the chat, comment when I have it go out as a recording later. But yeah, this is my world that I'm playing right now. And let's see, we need to secure that again so that nothing wanders in randomly. Just kind of build a little, protected area there. Down here, I've kind of built down the first level. We have a little entrance out here to go out into this little garden. I did have one seed, and so far we've been able to turn that one seed into this. So let's see if we get anything good from this one. And I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't go out of this area. Okay, and we got a little bit of extra. So, and since that water is outside there, it counts to hydrate this garden. But I can't reach out and grab that water. It's outside my area. So there we go. We got one more seed. I probably need to put something there to make that a little bit more protected from nighttime mobs, but I kind of like the view. Unfortunately, I didn't really have any sand, so I can't make glass. So this is just going to be open for the moment. Yeah, I've already had a few creepers and near misses with death, but so far I haven't died, which is good because I don't have a bed. So my respawn point is not set. So if something happens to me, I'm here. I'm gonna have to go back to this chunk. I can't bring anything back in, so anything that I happen to collect on the way in stays outside this chunk. And yeah, we're here. It's going into night. I can't sleep to skip the night. So we're on day 9 now. I was showing you that string that I picked up. That's probably my best chance to be able to make wool at some point. And then once I have wool, I can make a bed. Or I could make a fishing pole, and that would be food. I'm trying to keep some of my wheat and the seeds to lure in animals. If I can get a carrot drop from a zombie, then that will be something that maybe I can lure a pig in, so I can maybe get some meat going. So it's just trying to figure out how to go through the Minecraft tech tree kind of thing with the limited resources I have in this one chunk. Now, it was kind of fortunate. This was my second attempt to start a world. The first one didn't have any trees, so I just deleted that world, started a new one. And this one is in a forest. I'm near a river there, so I've seen nautilus and salmon and all kind of things out in the water, squid swimming around. I don't know if maybe that connects over into this area somewhere. And that's part of the reason why I'm hanging out this window. So like the zombie sees me there. I can come down here to my little windows. If it follows me over here. Or I can go to the door. Oh, where'd he go? The zombie disappeared on me. Did he get trapped somewhere? Oh no, he's trying to go up that way. Okay. I just don't want him to go over and end up in my garden. There he goes. He sees me now. Alright. Yeah, it's safer to hit feet. Alright. So, right now I could use that. So, I'm going to go grab the food, duck back in. There we go. So, we got some zombie flesh to eat if we get hungry. Because right now, that's all the food I got. Let's see. What else have we got going on here? Oh, yeah. I noticed last time that I left it in this view to where I'm huge over here on that screen. I'm going to move it to where I'm a little bit smaller. You're not going to have to see me so big all the time. All right, so this is how I usually do my recordings when I'm doing my series. All right, let's see if you'll follow me over here. There we go. Very nice. And that keeps him out of my garden, hopefully. You know, eventually I'll move the garden. I'll plant more trees. You know, get everything so that I can maximize my resources and my safety, hopefully. But yeah, just having fun with this. Yeah, hear the water flowing there. Now what I'd like to do is continue to dig down. I could use some iron. That way I can create a cauldron to collect rain. And then that way it would give me a water source block if I don't happen to find any water underneath me. Like I said, I can dig all the way down to bedrock, but I have to stay within this one chunk. So far, I've collected all these resources from this chunk. Just clearing out this space and the land above me. Now, as far as dirt, that's probably all the dirt that I'll have, but, you know, that's plenty for one chunk. I'm going to have a lot of cobblestone and then deep slate as I dig down. Hopefully some other resources. I have gotten a good bit of copper already, so I could do copper armor if I wanted to. I'm kind of holding off on some of that because I don't know, you know, I don't know what all I'm going to have. But now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably the good next step. I probably should go ahead and get some copper armor going. So let's put that in there. We'll have that smelting up. And we'll get some armor. I can upgrade my tools, but some of them it doesn't really make a huge difference. It's like, you know, the copper sword does the same attack, same speed as a stone sword. It just has more durability. Same with some of the other tools. So I don't have, well, I got pretty much infinite renewable resources for stone picks and stone tools, those types of things. But copper, I'm kind of, I guess it's renewable through drowned. I could potentially get zombies coming in, drown them, and get copper from them. So there's ways to kind of, you know, use the game mechanics to get resources that you wouldn't expect that you could get. And the game has changed so much since the last time I did this. That's the reason why this one's kind of a starting new series, because I haven't played this since all the new additions to the game that just give you so many other different ways of getting items. Like traveling merchants. One of the things I'm dealing with right now is this is day 9. It's nighttime outside, and I don't have a bed. So phantoms are a serious risk. If I go outside, there's the potential a phantom could come in and attack me. For that matter, you know, they could be flying over my head right now. Yeah, and the further I get without a bed, the more likely it will be that I will have to encounter some phantoms. So, for the night, I think we should take a look at our base here and figure out what we can expand. So I started with this kind of design. So I'm thinking this works for a nice little upper level. I can kind of get some storage going on here, maybe get some, yeah, I'm looking at that hole right there, and I'm just waiting for there to be a little zombie that decides it wants to go into that spot. I think I need to secure that a little bit. Yeah, because those little zombies are tough. Is that the right way? Yep, that's what I need. I'm going to put an oak fence. If I put an oak fence right there, I think that will prevent them from being able to get in here. But I should still be able to hit everything. I'm going to give that a try. If that fails, then, you know, hopefully I survive it. Haven't died yet. Like I said, I've had some near misses. I had a couple of creepers back to back that almost took me out. I would love to get a piece of iron so that I can make a shield. That would be very useful. Let's see. I think between that and this, we have enough to make some armor. So let's go ahead and get armored up a little bit, just to be a little bit better protected since I don't have a bed. There we go. And the hat, or the helmet. There we go. Okay, got those. All right, there we go. We have armor. It's really cool. Last time I played this, I don't think copper was even in the game. And I think when I did the flat world 3 years or so ago, the only thing you could really do with the copper was lightning rods. You couldn't make armor or tools or anything with it. So it's a nice option. Oh, see the sun rising over there. Very nice. Yeah, I was thinking I would use this to cook things if I ever get anything to cook. That way I don't have to worry about fuel for it. And that was floor level before I started digging down. But I'll probably adjust that later. But what I was going to say with the way that I've kind of got this tiered for us to work our way down is I was thinking I would start about there on each level, and then we can do this to the full 16 by 16, and then do another stair just like that in this area, and just kind of make it a, you know, you're going clockwise to go down, and just kind of spiral down through the steps. So let's start doing a little digging. And I can hear lava popping, and I've heard some mobs while I've been down here. So I'm pretty sure that there is a cave system near, but I don't know how near. Oh good, I see some coal there. We can use that. And I'm thinking that there's ways that we can do enchanting through the stuff that's in the game now. It just depends on what we find in this chunk. So just kind of have fun with it. Just relaxing gameplay. Just, like I said, no goals, not trying to beat the game. Just chill time. It's one of my favorite ways to play the game. Just start a world and live in that first chunk. And just play as long as you want to play. So like for these live streams, I don't have a set time that I'm wanting to do them. I figure I'll just play. If people want to join me, I may play longer. Or I may play and nobody joins me and I just have fun and, you know, having a fun evening of playing Minecraft. So can't really fail that one. It's a win-win either way. Yeah, I've been pretty much playing Minecraft all day today. I've been trying to record a few of my episodes from my series. Going to be getting my daughter moved into her apartment for college this weekend. So tomorrow we pick up the, well, tomorrow morning, bright and early, we pick up the U-Haul truck and get it loaded up. And we'll be moving her down. I get to drive a U-Haul truck tomorrow, or Sunday. We're going to spend a few days down there, so I want to go ahead and get some content ready for this channel and my Evergreen Growth Journey channel. That's my farming channel where I'm trying to learn how to be a farmer in the next, well, when I turn 55, I plan to become a farmer. So I've got about 850 days or so. A lot of skills to learn, so I'm kind of documenting that with a YouTube channel. That's what got me started. And since I was doing that channel and I love playing video games, I decided to make my main channel, or my personal channel, into Ferrik's Gaming. Ferrik is kind of my name that I've had in video games since EverQuest Online Adventures. Yeah, back on the PS2. So yeah, I had Ferrik the Cleric. He was a dwarf cleric, and I figure dwarves and iron go together. Changed the C at the end of Ferrik to a K since my name's Kevin. And Ferrik the Cleric has been my gaming personality ever since. Alright. And we'll just, expand this until we've completed this chunk. And then we'll do the next thing. Let's see, I think I'm gonna keep a block under those like that. We'll make it look prettier as we go, but just to get started. I need to figure out, doing this, how tall I need to make the rooms. Because see, that's a lot of space in between. So I could make a second floor in between, or I can make a really tall floor there. So I have options. Potentially there's, copper, iron, different things in that area, so I don't want to skip too much. But I also want to get a little bit deeper so we have a chance to get some better items down there. Alright, let's just go ahead and take that. Yeah, so I'm up to 13 for the potential enchanting levels. I just don't know if we'll get the materials we need to do enchanting. It's possible, but it just depends on what's in our chunk and what spawns near enough that we could lure into the chunk. Yeah, let's take a look outside now that it's daytime, see if there's any mobs nearby that we can kind of pull in. Yeah, it's like I'm wanting to jump up over there and just take off beyond this chunk, but nope, this is my world. I think there's probably ways of putting up like a force field kind of thing where you can't leave that chunk, but yeah, you don't need that. You can just do it with the debug settings, and you have to follow your own rules. I mean, that's kind of part of it too. You could break the rules, but it's a solo game, so might as well stick to the rules and enjoy the challenge of it. I think I was clearing this tree when the creeper blew up, so that's the reason why I never got back to finish clearing all of this. And while we're up here, we need to set up something up here so that if an animal does wander in, we can kind of capture it. So we need a path that goes into like maybe an area that they would want to go into. Oh, there's a creeper. Glad I looked down. Okay. Well, see, that's in there. So now he's broken that. I didn't do that, so that was damage outside of my chunk. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure I saw an apple there that got destroyed when he did that, or it got blown somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so that's just the leaf litter, I guess. Where did that creeper come from? At least I saw it before it, did any damage to me. But you gotta be careful. And that is the reason why I came out here. Oh, there's the apple. Now, why was the apple gone and now it's back? Or maybe that's a new one that fell. That could be it. But yay, we have an apple. We'll hold on to that. I do have enough saplings I can continue growing trees, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the different layers that I've got in the world at the moment. It is interesting with him blowing that up, what it exposes. And is that a loophole that I can do things outside of my chunk if I use a mob to do it? Alright, but for now, we'll do that to secure that area. I'll make a different opening in... Yeah, I'll create something else to make that a little bit easier to get out later. That was just kind of a temporary way to do it. But I'd like to continue going down a little bit more. Let's go ahead and keep clearing this level. I'm kind of thinking what I might do is I can dig up several layers. So maybe having each floor is 2 blocks thick, so that way I can see all the blocks. We'll see if that's within my range if I start mining above my head. Yeah, I'm curious about the lava sounds I'm hearing right next to me. Yeah, let's keep this lit up so we can make sure we keep it visible for the stream, but so that I don't get any mobs down here if I'm off in a different part of the chunk. Alright, let's clear the rest of these. And it is nice that we are getting, you know, some andesite, and we'll probably get some granite and different things like that as we go down. And you never know, you know, what's going to be beneath your feet, so that's kind of the fun of doing a world like this. And just kind of checking out the stream. Looks like everything's good. Nobody's joined me yet, but maybe somebody will before we get too far into this. I can always do a little recap and catch people up. And since this will go out on the channel later, I'll treat this kind of like I'm playing one of my... Oh, first time I got granite. Since this is going to go out on the channel as a recording, and I'll have a playlist for these, this gives me a chance to do longer content, because I'm trying to keep my episodes at about an hour, no more than an hour and a half. So yeah, this is looking good. I'm getting andesite, getting some granite, got some more dirt, which I didn't expect. I was thinking the dirt above the ground was probably all we would get, but yeah, there's some dirt down here too. Okay, my stairs are 2. Okay, that's right. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing the lines there. There we go. So we got another block that we can go over here. I'm hearing that campfire above me. Kind of cozy. And since we're using the materials that we have so far, the mining goes a little bit slower, so it's, you know, a nice relaxed pace doing all the digging, because I'm mostly using stone tools just because it's the renewable resource I have. Speaking of renewable resources, I think it's time for me to make a chest so that I can store some of those resources. Let's see. I think ground is only a block above me, so I can't dig up to put something else there. But I'm thinking over here might be where I want to set up my storage. So I think I'll set the next one here. And I'll save that coal. That's going to be really useful later. I can start organizing my chest now that I'm getting a little bit more resources. And I probably want to hold on to that. And the apple might give us a chance to cure a villager later. I played a flat world, and there's a way to do it. If you can get a witch and a zombie villager, you get an apple, and you get the witch to throw the weakness, and then you give them the apple. But it requires putting yourself at risk. So I'm probably going to hold off on doing that until we have a bed at least. So if something happens, we at least respawn in their chunk. Try to stay in this chunk as much as I can. I don't intentionally leave it, but you know, a death, yeah. Respawn, you can't help until you can set your spawn point. We'll go ahead and do 4. I'm going to use them up. There we go. How's it looking outside? Another dark night. I haven't seen the phantoms yet, but I'm not wandering outside either. Yeah, you can see a creeper blew up there, creeper blew up there. Just saw one blow up over here. So yeah, they're about. That field is looking really good, so I'm going to have to go out there and gather that up. I can actually make some bread, I think. Alright, now let's check to see how high we can dig. Okay, so I can dig 4 up. But you know, Minecraft never digs straight up, right? Or straight down. In general, but yeah, in practice, as long as you're careful about it and you're ready to move away if lava or gravel comes your way. Okay, let's check and see how that works, if we can do that. Okay, so that works really good. That leaves just the 1 block, so we could even go just up 3 blocks and still see all of the blocks. Yeah, and I need to light that up again since I knocked the torch off the wall. Okay. Put that one there. We'll kind of like the corner. We like corners in center. That should work pretty good. And see, we'll check for mobs real quick. See if maybe we can get a carrot or some more string. Because unless they see us, they're not necessarily going to wander in. Because things don't spawn right on top of you. There's a distance that they have to be. So you have to be far enough that they can spawn in, and then you have to be close enough that they find you. Yeah, and this is a grass from before. I mean, we'll always get the grass from the area next to us. So it's not like a, you know, like a sky block to where if you lose your grass, you're not going to have something for animals to spawn. This, we're more likely to get an animal to spawn outside of our chunk and then wander over. Now see, I'm kind of, yeah, I'm thinking I need to only go up to where I leave 2 blocks for that one. Because if I accidentally dig down, that's a pretty good drop. So I think I'm only going to go up 3 layers above my head. The 2 where I'm at. Oh no, I was doing 3. Okay. Okay, so 3 above me and the 2, so it's a 5. Yeah, there we go. That works. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll put another torch there, keep this well lit. Let's go ahead and get to this corner so we can know exactly what our limits are. Kind of throws you off when you're seeing some of those lines that are past your chunk. But if you pay attention, it's really obvious when you hit the walls. It's just something about mining in Minecraft. It's just very relaxing. Yeah, just that sound as you're hitting the blocks. It's almost like a metronome until it breaks. Yep. And we just do this all the way down to bedrock. Now we could go ahead and create our stairs all the way down, and we can get down to lower levels quicker. We don't have to take the leisurely pace of doing every level completely. I think I may rough things in, get us a lot deeper, and then we can come back and break through each of those levels as we go. I think I've got my pattern figured out for the most part now, so. Yeah, we'll finish this level and then I may just start creating stairs and kind of working down. Because I'm really curious if there's any like caves beneath us, or if it's just going to be solid all the way down. You never know. I'm hearing caves. I'm hearing lava. So there's potential. We're also near a river. So I don't know if there's going to be water. It doesn't seem like the water extends over this way. But like I was saying, if we can at least get some iron, we can make a cauldron and collect rainwater. And then get a bucket. Do that twice, and we can make a water source block, and then we have unlimited water. Alright, so it looks like that's the corner there. No, we haven't quite made it over. How many more blocks do we need to go to get to the edge? Yeah, so a chunk's pretty good size. I mean, it's not a huge area, but when you're digging out the whole space, it gives you a lot to work with. Yeah, see. Yeah, see, it's obvious when you're at the corner because you get the grid. Alright. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to the chat just in case somebody does join me. It's like so far it's just me, so hopefully everything is looking good and people can join. Actually, now that I mention it, let me double check and make sure that I didn't do something silly and not make it public. Let's see. It is live. How do I see the properties to see? Manage. Let's see. Just kind of looking around, getting familiar. Some of this I'm still really new to. I had done a couple of live streams, and then I was trying to stream from the PlayStation 5, and there was an age verification process that I wasn't aware of. So yeah, I got a warning about the child protection policies, and so I wasn't able to stream for a while. And then last weekend I could again. So it's really nice to be able to stream. See, I see the stream setting. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, it is public. So, okay, so I can confirm it looking there. You can see the analytics, the stream health. Okay. Well, very cool. It's nice to be able to check those things just to see how it works. Okay, and we'll go back to the game and keep digging. Hopefully somebody's able to join me tonight. I enjoy the conversations. Chance to get to know people, get some feedback on the content or what they would like to see, things I can improve on, because all this is new to me. That's the reason why I'm doing it, trying to build those skills of doing live streams, being comfortable, talking on camera, figuring out the technical details for how to do a live stream. Using OBS now to record videos and to do the live streaming. It helps to be able to share out a game screen or other parts like the camera, things like that. So gives you a lot of good options. It's really user friendly. I'm sure I'm not using it the best I can, but I'm making do. I've got kind of 2 overlays that I'm mostly using, and just kind of that works. I could do something more, I don't know, creative with it once I get more familiar with some of the details. But for now, it allows me to do a live stream. It allows me to do a recording. I can share my content and have fun playing a video game. Gamer for life. Since back in the Atari 2600, ColecoVision, television, Pong. I remember going to flea markets and getting these console kind of knockoff things. This was back before the NES. I think it was back before the Atari 2600. But yeah, you'd be able to get these little consoles with little built-in controllers and knobs and different things. They'd play Pong and a couple of other similar kind of games, just lowest res graphics you can think of. So yeah, I've loved gaming ever since then, and will the rest of my life, I'm sure. So it's nice to have a YouTube channel now where I can play games and share that with the community, hopefully. Or I can, make them and I just have fun making them. It adds a whole new aspect to playing a game. Alright, so this is looking good. Alright, so we've cleared that level. We can go up higher, and it looks like there is some more copper there at least. So I was going to go... I did 3 tall, and then I'm going up 3. So we're making these 6 tall. And that leaves a 2-block floor and ceiling. I guess a 1-block floor and a 1-block ceiling. So... yeah, I'm probably not going to clear all that, but I was going to go ahead and finish this pick before I head back up and do the next things. You know what? I should probably go up now because I do need to get the harvest in while it's daylight. Let's go ahead and toss some of these blocks in here. We'll organize things later. Looks good. All right. And let's check. I need to change that block because I keep hitting my head there and getting stuck. Okay, there is a skeleton nearby. Is it somewhere it can get to me? Or is it somewhere I can lure it out at least? Okay, I see the arrow, I see the skeleton. Oh. Oh, there he goes. He's at least gonna die in my chunk. Oh, well, I gotta be careful. He's gonna kill me first. Ah, look at there. Oh, bonus. Okay, now I need to recover a little bit. But yay, arrows and bones. Very useful. Let's eat some zombie flesh, get our health back up. Okay. And one more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's as far as that can go. Yeah, I guess we're going here. Was that not fully grown? Well, maybe it needed one more growth spot before it was ready. Oh, did I dig over there? Alright, tell you what, we're gonna fix the issue here. I accidentally tapped one too far over. So I'm gonna do that, and that erases my oops. Just to keep it honest. Yeah, the little gap there threw me off. So I was thinking it was in my chunk, but it was just outside of it. Okay. That's enough that we can make some bread if we want it, or we can hold on to that, and then if we get a chance to breed animals, then we've got some crops to do it with. Okay, let's check, see if there's anything else out here. Yeah, I was wanting to clear those at some point. So I think I'm going to pillar up real quick and clear that. See, there's a tree that's outside of my chunk. So those won't go away on their own. Now, if there's a skeleton up here and he's got some good aim, I'm in trouble. But okay, there we go. We cleared the blocks that are in my chunk. Alright, and there's a view of the world beyond our chunk. Looks pretty interesting. There's some sand over there. It'd be really nice to have. There's a birch tree right outside of our chunk that we don't have any birch. Alright, and there we go. Yeah, it's like we had a chance of there being birch because that tree's there, but I think I had another tree that overlapped it. So I think I ended up with, you know, a normal like oak tree sapling instead of a birch sapling. Oh, oh, careful. Let me get in there. Don't want to die. Alright, let me hit him real quick. Oh, no, he got killed on his own. Did he stay in the... No! Yeah, so you wandered too far away to get under the tree before he died. We just lost that. Oh well. At least we didn't take too much damage from it. I'm thinking I may need to eat some of that bread soon unless I get more zombie flesh. Or a way to get some water so that I can fish. Yeah, eventually I'll be able to fish, which will open up other things that I might be able to get from fishing. Which, saying that, let's continue digging because I need to find some additional resources that I don't currently have. But with that, let's see. Which screen is that one on? There we go. I'll go ahead and make a few pickaxes here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and make a couple shovels too. I don't think I'm going to need the shovels as much, but we'll go ahead and make them. Yeah, I should have tried to get out there and get it, but I was playing a little cautious since I don't have a bed yet. I can be a little bit bolder once I know I'm okay with a respawn. I mean, technically I kind of would be now. I just want to be as strict with the rules as I can. I like the challenge of it. There we go, got some copper. And looks like we have a lot more coal right there. Yeah, it'd be nice to get maybe some diamonds, and let's go a lot quicker. Let's light that up a little bit. Let's see what we got going here. And we can put a torch right there. And we'll get that one back. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab that coal. Now, as far as coal, if we didn't have coal, which you're going to find coal at some point, but you can do charcoal, so you can turn trees into a coal substitute, or basically the equivalent of it. So you kind of have to keep in mind which things in the game are renewable and which are, once you use them up, they're gone. And even like iron, which is, pretty much a limited resource, as long as you have a way to get zombies, you have the potential of getting additional iron. The same is, with the drowned, you can get copper from them. Not sure doing, we could do a portal to the nether, but I think I would probably do the same limitation of I can only have the one chunk that my portal is in when I go to the nether, which would be quite the challenge, so I may do that. I think you'd have to get really lucky with your seed and where your spawn point was to have a chance at doing an end portal. I mean, I know there's like some videos I've seen where they are able to beat the game without moving. They have to search, millions of seeds to find that perfect seed that actually has that. Haha, I'm glad we dug up. I see iron. Hopefully it's not a single. We will work our way back to it as soon as I get to the corner. Just want to keep my pattern going for a little bit longer. There we go. Alright, let's go check out the iron. See what we got. Oh, good. It's more than one. It's not much more than one. But we at least have a little bit of iron. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. That's the rest of it. Okay. So that might be enough. We can start doing something with it. Oh, how much do we get? 4. Okay. Alright, so 4 iron. What is our priority? That is a bucket and a shield. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could make a copper bucket. Oh, I don't want to go into my steps. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with this one since it looks the same. There you go. Yeah, I think after I dig this one out, I'm probably going to just do my stairs down. And that way we can go deeper quicker. Alright, so I'm going to that level. So I need to dig 2 more up. There's a lot of digging here just to clear this whole space out. We have to do something fun with it. So I'm saying is, for the most part, you don't have to dig all these layers out, but you can. That's kind of the fun of it. Is you can figure out what you want to do with each of the areas. Part of this one is I'm not in peaceful mode here, but nothing should be able to get down here as long as I light it up. If I'm up on the surface or if I'm on that main level, like you saw the skeletons getting shots at me if they saw me first. What I do need to do is create something so that they get trapped. I can treat it kind of like a mob spawner. So they come after me and have, you know, maybe like a trap door kind of thing. So that way they think they can get to me, but they fall into an area, take a little bit of fall damage, and I come along and, you know, punch them for the XP and the items. And that way I know that I will get the items because they fall within my chunk. So I'm going to set up some of those types of things. And then for the animals, you know, something similar, but where it just kind of traps them in a pen. And then I can, you know, move them to somewhere safe, breed them, and, you know, have additional resources. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a bed and a fishing pole. Which to do the fishing pole, I'm going to need, you know, like I said, bucket, cauldron, rain, or to find some water source blocks beneath my chunk somewhere. Which the odds are, you know, pretty good, as deep as the world is, that there should be water beneath me somewhere. It's not guaranteed, but, you know, there's decent odds. And there's always rainwater, as long as I get enough to make a cauldron. Yeah, I did a flat world where that was pretty much the only way to get things started. That was such a challenge until you got the basic stuff covered. But, I mean, before I quit playing that one, and I can share it out, it's on my PlayStation 5, so I will share those worlds out at some point. It's just after things broke last time, I wanted at least a couple of live streams before I attempted the PlayStation again, just in case there's something I didn't know about that I didn't correct. I mean, I went through the age verification process, and I think everything's good, but I thought everything was good last time, so a little hesitation to try it again and lose the ability to live stream. Because this is fun. I do enjoy the live streams. What I'm going to do here is put a block, stand in the corner, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And get rid of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should make it to where there are no dark spots. I know the center looks a little dark, but I'm pretty sure if I did like the light level for those, they're above the level that something can spawn. So it's kind of an efficient way of lighting a 16 by 16 chunk. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch out some items, check on things up here real quick. Let's see, we got some ores. And we're getting a pretty good supply of coal there. That's nice. We'll go ahead and toss half of that, toss the granite up there, all of that. There we go. And I think I'm going to eat my last food. We're going to have to switch over to bread soon. And hopefully we get carrots and fish before too much longer. Yeah, let's risk it a little bit. Head out here, see if anything's around. Keeping an ear out for phantoms so I can duck back inside pretty quickly. All right, well, we're almost at dawn. Oh, there we go. We got a zombie. Maybe he's bringing me some iron or a carrot. Oh, I hear a spider out there. I think they're trying to go in here, but there's not a place for them to do it. Unless they're willing to drop down. Which I don't know if their AI will let them do that now. Where was I came out for the spider because I need the thread if there is a spider. Oh, skeleton. Yeah, there we go. We'll knock them down there. Oh, hide. Oh, they got out of my zone. Yeah, see, that's the downside. Yeah, I'm not gonna get their loot because they got too far away. Oh, but not the skelly. Alright. Maybe he'll come down here. I don't know where he is. I think he poofed. Nope. He's still around. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I'm pretty low health right now. And he's still there. Yep, he's over there under a tree. Sneaky. And I can't do anything about it. Yeah, he's gonna stand under that tree. Yeah, and my food's up there in that. There we go. I can reach it from there. Let's make a couple of bread real quick. Is he still there? Yep. See if I can lure him out into the light. He can take a little bit more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that a little bit safer. For that matter, I think I'm gonna have to make a chest and put it down, or oh, I have a crafting table. Okay. Yeah, I need to put a crafting table here and eat some bread. Let's see if I can get my health back up. A little too dangerous to go out there and try to fight him when I don't have a shield. So I should probably make a shield. Let's see, I think I'll do that. And so we don't waste it, I can add 3 to that and go ahead and smelt some copper while I'm doing this one.
Ferrik_KJ has made the advancement acquire hardware.
Nice. And I thought that was shield. What is the shield? Something like that. I don't know that many things. There we go. Oh, it's up top. Okay. Alright, and we'll throw that in there. And with this one, I'm thinking our next thing is a bucket. We will need that at some point. Alright, see another bread. Kind of stand still for the most part, so I get the most of it while my hunger is full. Just want to get as much healing as I can. There we go. Alright, is he still out there? Oh, I hear a traveling merchant, I think. There we go. Extra arrows. Oh, no. That's a pillager. Okay. I don't know that we're prepared for a pillager. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for a pillager. Where is the pillager? Yeah. And I still hear skeleton, so it's still waiting on me out there. Yeah, that wheat's not quite ready. Okay, so what can we put to give us a better entrance to ground level out there? I mean, I can just do a ladder. Yeah, that might be the best way. I can put, like over here is relatively safe. I can make a ladder that goes up right there. Why don't we work on that? Is that enough to get us to surface? That will do. And just might as well throw that one on the bottom. And then we want a trapdoor. There's a copper trapdoor. Interesting. Oak trapdoor. There we go. Now we have a way out. And then for here, we could do something similar. Put a block there. Yeah, that skeleton's still waiting on me. Yep. There we go. There we go. Maybe you'll burn up now. There he goes. Of course, he burned up outside of our area, but he burned up. Yeah, they like that spot, don't they? They're going for the shade of that tree, but they're not getting there. They're burning up, but their stuff is just outside. I can't grab it. Okay, and I am hearing a spider. Yeah, what I was trying to do over here. Just let me see. Do I have more wood? Just want to make that. Put those in there. Didn't I have a second one? I thought I had a second hatch. Maybe I only did one. Or trapdoor. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it says 2 trapdoors. Why do I only have... Did I put a second one up there? It did make a noise. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking for here is maybe I do like that and put a trapdoor here. Then I can go, I can pop out and they can't come down. There we go. So I've got 2 ways and my door on the garden level. But I'm gonna need mobs. There we go. Okay, so what can we do now? I think what I'd like to do is continue digging for a little bit, because I'm hoping to get more iron before it rains, just so we can get started with water sooner, because I don't think it has rained yet. And you know, since we can't sleep, we can't skip the rain either. And you can only sleep the night and it'll stop raining in the morning. I keep hearing that lava pop. pick those up. Let's go out there and check our wheat. I think the wheat should be ready by now. And that spider, if there's still a spider around, hopefully we can lure it into this area once it's dark. Alright, good. Got that. Okay. Let's check, see what else we have over here. Alright, so we got some more wheat. Probably need to move that over here so it's not at that exposed opening. Okay, now where are we hearing spider? Oh, nope, I heard phantom. Okay. Yep, phantom screeches. We stayed outside at night on day 12 without sleeping yet. Probably need to put something to protect this because they can go through there if they want. I don't think they will unless they have line of sight on me. So if I stand in that window, the circle around, there's a danger. They're not going to see me from directly above my head and drop down. So let's risk it. Yep, there it is right there. Now I could put up fences here. Do I have any more fences made? Actually, I'm going to put that over here because I had trouble opening and closing that. I want to be able to close that. If I put it there, is that close enough? Nope. Can I put it on a block there? Yeah, that works. Here we go. Now we can close the door. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I actually did get a bow, and I have 5 arrows, so that is an option. If I need it. Didn't realize I had that. I also have an iron spear that one of them dropped. I don't know that I would be good using that yet. And that does give me a view up, so that is nice. Of course, while I'm looking up, oh, yep, I just saw the phantom. But yeah, while I'm standing here, a skeleton can come over there and shoot me, so still got to be careful. Yeah. We had some, there we go, some copper cooking there. Why don't we go ahead and move that chest over here just so I'm not standing exposed to get stuff over there. And we can start organizing a little bit more. Alright, so I think this is going to be cobble. Here, why don't we take our good stuff out of there? And we'll say this is our good stuff chest. Okay, and we'll keep our bucket in there until we need it. We'll keep our wood stuff there. Okay. Let's say we'll do diorite. And then we can do, you know, actually I like doing them alphabetical. I like doing the andesite, diorite, granite. dirt. We'll just do cobble up top. We're gonna have a lot of cobble. We'll do dirt there. And andesite, diorite, granite. And I'm pretty sure we'll get andesite since we got the others. And then we probably should just do a cobble chest because we're gonna have a lot of that. Yeah. Well, saying that, it feels like we probably need to have multiple chests for all of these because we're going to fill that one up already. Yeah, we're going to have lots of cobble chests. We'll probably have a cobble chest on each floor. And I did make stairs earlier. I forgot about that. Oh, rain. Sure wish we had a cauldron. I'm going to do dirt there just because that's kind of one of our limited resources. I got bones. We could put our trees. Yeah, I told you we had a lot of trees. We've gotten some coal. And we'll put our stuff over there. There we go. I think that's in our valuables chest. And we'll start over here like that. And we can put booze there. Put our foods there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, and we have a little bit of gravel. I think we'll put gravel up here as a random one because we don't have enough of it to really do stacks or anything like that yet. Yeah, put our wood there. Well, I was hoping somebody would join me by now, but it looks like this is just going to be me tonight. It's been over an hour, nobody's joined me, so seems like I'm not gonna get any viewers. Nobody in chat. Yeah. Started coming after me, but then he lost me. Alright, let's put that away. See, I guess we can put that there. Yeah, string is very valuable right now. Spider eye, not so much. Bone is very valuable, and eventually gunpowder might be, but for now, not that valuable. And then random spear drop. Alright, sun's coming out. We're still circling above. Do another couple of chests. And we'll put that down on the floor below us. Just the things that we get from this one. I think I'll do that kind of there, or maybe one over. Yeah, I can do a double chest, 2 on top of each other right there. Okay, it's daytime but raining. Haven't heard the phantoms die, but I guess they did. Nope, still there. Yep, it's definitely still there. Alright, I think we're good for the moment. Yeah, let's go ahead and dig some more. Not safe to go outside. Yeah, just digging. Yep. Yep, okay. Keep seeing things above me, but I'm not sure what that is. I think it's just the particle effects of when the block breaks. It's just taking a little bit before it shows up. Alright, just relaxing, doing some mining. Yeah, I still keep thinking about the keywords for people that, you know, I guess there's a category of Minecraft videos where the person doesn't say anything. It's just people playing Minecraft. I don't know if just no mic at all. So it's just, you know, watching somebody play. There's no narration. Yeah. Okay, so that's the steps there. So I probably want to keep those. Okay, just to kind of keep the step look. Oh, I hear a spider. Let's go see if we get a chance to get a spider. Let's clean up my blocks real quick. Need more spiders. Okay. Alright, where was the spider? I heard a spider. Be nice to see a spider. I need some string. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's weird they're still aggressive. I'm glad they are, because otherwise it wouldn't come into my area. Oh, very nice. We got 2. Alright, so let's see. Use those. Yeah, so we have enough to make 1 wool block. So we need a lot more. We're gonna need 12, so we need 7 more string to be able to make a bed. Yeah, just a matter of time really, but yeah, it's gonna take a while. It is good that we've gotten a few spiders that have come in from over here. Oh, there's another one. Is it close enough to come at us? Okay, trying to get into the corner without leaving my chomp. Seems like it's that way. Just don't see it. think that was campfire sounds I was hearing. It's getting hopeful that it was a spider, but yeah, I don't think we're luring another one over. Yeah, let's head back over. Okay, well, we've gotten a good bit more of the copper. So we're going to have a lot of copper, it looks like. Okay. Thinking I'm going digging again. Although the rain is nice for the crops, looks like we got 2 more wheat ready. Just listening to the sounds. Get the rain, the campfire. Kind of cozy. Yeah, after this layer, then we're going to start our stairs down, and we'll get deep much quicker than kind of working all this space. This is a lot of blocks to clear for one level. But this is kind of my protected base area. It's not exposed to the outside. Of course, I don't have it secured either. I should probably put something to keep things from coming down or up, so that I know this area is concealed, or it's secured. Nothing can spawn in here and nothing can get in here. Alright, here we go. And clean up our mess. And I think I'll have that one be cobblestone. Okay, so our pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stair goes on 7. And then that gives us the 4 at the end here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be stair. And I kind of like doing the 2 wide instead of just a single. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Yeah, just me so far. Nobody's joined me. But still having the live stream, enjoying the process, and the the world is fun. Like doing the 1 block.
Don't stay up too late.
Oh, I'm not. We got the pickup. Yep.
Don't forget, we definitely need to make sure we get the furniture wrapped before we put it into the U-Haul. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I know it's tempting to basically like, oh, it'll be fine. I would rather not do the it'll just be fine thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay, and we're at the corner. Okay. So see how that gives us the 4 there. Now for this one, pretty much left that open all the way over to there. I really don't need to leave it that open. And let's see, if I do this, you know what, might as well make the whole thing. What if I do this? Okay, and then that way I'm not falling to a point that I would get hurt. Oh yeah, I really wish I had a cauldron. Or shoot, a lightning rod and some pigs. That's gold. Alright. Do we have any phantoms? Anything? Alright. Nothing fighting us for the moment. Alright, well, I've got these. So, oops. Okay. Yeah, that's. I need to make the ceilings a little bit higher to do this. Okay. There you go. Stairs. Now see, that seems off because that's the corner. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, and stairs at 7. I had 2 blocks. 2, 4, 6, and then the stairs at 7. And I have 2 blocks at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stairs. Alright, so how do I have one less block going this way? Because that is the corner. Alright, what am I missing there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is on 7. And it goes down to where I have this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be 7. So yeah. Know what it is? I figured it out. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I was thinking it was if I got rid of that one, but no, that's still off. I don't get it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's block 7. How is this one ending up where I've got 2 spaces at the bottom and that one doesn't? Okay, yeah, that is wrong. Okay, yeah, I got it. It's because I went down too deep. So if I get rid of this. Yeah, if that's floor level, then it's right. I just went too deep. Okay, all good now. pretty sure that mobs can't spawn on stairs, so those are secure. Let's go see if there's anything outside. Yeah, we'll do a bounce around the edge. Listening for sounds. Yeah, nothing coming after me. Oh, except for that phantom. Oh, yep. There's the phantom. Okay. Change those 4 blocks into these. I kind of like those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna clear 1 more block. Feels good. I think I'll go ahead and clear those out. Okay, so I was doing 6 blocks. Okay, so let's go this way. And we'll go to the corner, and then we'll dig down to the next layer. And then that way we can see if there's caves or anything beneath us. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go another half hour or so unless somebody joins in. Got an early morning tomorrow, getting ready to move stuff. It's gonna be a physically strenuous kind of day, so definitely want to get a good night's sleep. And it's just so relaxing. It's almost putting me to sleep just listening to it. That's the corner. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About to go back up and make more pickaxes. Yep, that's the last one. Yeah, let's see what we can put away. Yeah, so we're gonna need more storage for the cobble, which right here works. check outside. Alright, I hear another spider. Let's see if we can go get some more string. Is it over on the side again? And will it come out? I don't know if it'll be aggressive in the daylight. I think the only reason why the other ones came after us during the daylight was it was raining, so it still counts as night. They're still in aggressive mode. Yeah, I need to build up so that I'm connected up top too. So I just need to build multiple layers. That way I can kind of get mobs that come in different areas of this, different areas of the chunk. Alright, that's pretty good. Got 8 from that one. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from water. So it's also, if that counts as water, 1, 2, 3, which is the edge of our area here. That blew up, so there's a chance we lose it. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which goes all the way to here, which is good until things go where we can't access it, or things get broken. Let's go ahead and maximize our space for the moment, because that's the only water access we have. Okay. So that is our garden. All the area that will stay to where it's moist and grows. We're getting a pretty good supply of our wheat and our seeds, so if something does come by, we can lure it in. Yeah, we should probably make another bread. Yeah, we can afford to make 2 bread for now. Mining's hard work. Okay, Enderman nearby. Alright, see if that gives us all the heart, or if it only gives us half before it goes away. Alright, nice. We could fight the Enderman. Oh, and it got away. Okay, see if we can still find it. Here we go. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Come on over. Come on. I don't know why the Enderman's still out during the day. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to kill him with his sword, but hey, we'll get a grass block. Maybe some eyes, but definitely a grass block. Alright, yeah, we got a grass block. Okay. Now, where is the spider, and is there a way to lure it to us? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna keep looking for some iron. see if we can get a cauldron. Get us some water, and then we can get some fish, maybe. Which our garden is as big as it's going to get. Let's go ahead and toss this over here. And we can do something nice with this room once we get a few more resources. Alright, let's go another level down. See what we find. I got quiet, just kind of listening. Hoping to hear something. I hear skeletons rattling nearby, so there's definitely caves down here somewhere. Okay, so we got to the corner. This is like that, so this needs to be stairs. So we need to dig back one level. Or no, we went too deep. That's where I got confused last time. Well, I can use those because we're going to cover them up anyway. Yeah, so this, well, that's the corner at that level. So when we put stairs down, yeah, there we go. I got the pattern now. Very good. Alright. There we go. And then on to the next area. We're at 38 now. We have a long way to go to get down to, what, negative 60, basically? Negative 59, negative 60. Well, if nobody watches, this recording will go onto the channel, so there will be a playlist for my One Chunk World if you just want some relaxing gameplay, just playing in one chunk, seeing what's there, relaxing, doing some mining and some crafting, and just open to some chat and gonna have some fun with it. Good here. All right, here's corner. There's 2, 4, 6, 7. Tell I'm getting sleepy. It's putting me into a little daze here, just watching the blocks clear. Yeah, pattern got off. There we go. Yeah, I was going to do 2 blocks, wasn't I? The music just got more exciting, which is kind of weird. Yep, there's corner. Oh, look at there. We found iron, but it's not in our chunk. It's just taunting us. We can't get it. Yeah, at least we can hide it. Alright. And we're gonna need some more steps. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop some things off, make some more steps. How's the night looking? We're on day 14. Got a little bit more wheat right there. Switch those out real quick. It's right there at the doorway, so it should be fine. Alright, got it. There we go. Got something to door them in. Okay, we're good. Right, let's venture out for a moment, see if we can get any mobs. Listening for anything. Of course, it's the mobs you don't hear until they start hissing. Yeah, not hearing anything. Okay. Let's make our next stairs. See if we can get another layer down before we end up quitting for the night. Yeah, it seems like that layer needs to go as well. Okay. Ah, we found some more iron. Excellent. Hopefully it's a good supply of iron and not just the 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, that's 4 more. We need 1 more. I think we're only getting the 4. That's good. Okay, so 2, 4. And then the next one is the down. Yep, 2, 2, 4, 6. Let's put some light over here. Oh, we finally hit cave. Well, that is the smallest cave that we could possibly hit. Wow. But it's a cave. Okay. Alright, well, we hit cave. Alright, well, maybe there's something around the cave. Or maybe it's an indication that there's something else nearby. Oh, I saw some more iron. Copper takes a little bit longer than expected to dig it out. All right, let's get this iron. That is enough that we can make a bucket and a cauldron. Yep. That is kind of a game changer if we get another rain and we got that cauldron sitting out there. Oh, there we go. Okay, and that cave extends beyond our chunk, so we have to be careful. I'm gonna put that there so we can see out of our chunk, but not go out of our chunk for the moment. And then we will light that up. Okay, so it's not much. Okay, so beyond our chunk is lit up. There could be something over there. We will go with that for now, as this is still safe. We are almost at the edge of the chunk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah. Okay, so this will be... right there. Okay, and then when we put our steps in, well, I kind of like putting these corners in now. Steps. Well, we found a little bit of cave, so that's something. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and... oh, no, we gotta finish these stairs. There we go. Yeah, we've gone down pretty deep here. It's a good start. There we go. Good. Back up to our base. Yay, iron. Let's go ahead and smelt that up. Okay, granite and andesite looking pretty good there. Take a peek outside. listening as we wander around the edge. It'd be nice to have an animal wander by. Yeah, not hearing any animals either. Yeah, there was a pig when we first started the world. And I punched it. I should have trapped it somehow. We'd still need a second pig, but at least we would have had an animal to keep us company here. Alright, none of the crops are ready. But let's go ahead and... There we go. We'll go ahead and wait on that last one. There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's... Nope, that's not what we need. Glad I checked before I did it. Okay, we need a cauldron. There's a cauldron 7. Cauldron might be 7. Or do we need to do something to learn the cauldron? We don't know how to make a cauldron. If I put the pieces there, does it make a cauldron? Yeah. Okay, so we can make it without knowing how to make it. And it adds it. Yeah. See, there's also a smoker, smithing table. So we got dispenser, hopper. Okay. But we have 1 iron now. We have a bucket and a cauldron. We can make water. Okay, that's good. Let's go find a good place for the cauldron. I think for the moment, right here is fine. It's just anywhere that's out and exposed. It just needs to be where rainwater can get to it. Yep, now we just need rain. Yeah. Thinking safety wise. Well, yeah, there's rainwater with a goat right there. How about right here? Game mechanics wise, that's just as good. And now I'm protected underneath here. Okay. Alright, we have a bucket and a cauldron. And 1 wool worth of string. We need 7 more string. Looks like it's noon. Sun is right there in the chunk. Alright. Close our door. Okay, we are right at 2 hours. It is 11 p.m. for me, so this is what I was planning to do for the live stream. I was hoping to have people join me, but it's okay. It's Friday night. It's the first time doing this, so I don't have any regulars or anybody yet, so channel's still really tiny. But I did get a subscriber today, which was very nice, so up to 24. for just a fun personal channel as an excuse to play some video games, it works for me. So I'm gonna wrap up what I'm doing here, and we will call it a night in just a moment. Yeah, so since we had that little cave there, that's kind of an odd little section, but it's nice to know that there was a cave there. And then there's that area that's split up, so it's not going to be an issue, but yeah. Oh, there's andesite. Say we would hit andesite eventually. That looks different, but I think it's just the lighting. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, yeah, that's the diorite, sorry. Okay. So we go out to 6, 2, 4. Yep, and that's the down block. Yeah, I think I'll go down to the next corner, and that's where we'll call it for tonight. I'm kind of hoping that we expose something else, have something to look forward to for next time. Well, it's weird hitting... Oh, well, there we go. We found some more iron. Very nice. Sometimes my mouse wheel does not want to go forward. Kind of throws me off. Ooh, that's something we haven't seen in this game yet. Yeah, we'll get these goodies before we quit. Now the thing is, can I harvest that without an iron pickaxe? I don't know that I can. So I'm not going to touch it until I know I can actually pick it up. But right there is enough iron to make a pickaxe. That is the next thing on our list, since we're getting a little bit deeper. But we need some stone pickaxes first. So heading back to make some pickaxes. Okay. Let's go get that iron. Yeah, I'm liking the spiral down and up. This is a good pattern to go deeper. Still safe the whole way, but we have lots of options for digging out different layers along the path. That's a good find right there. Oh, extra. Nice. Okay. Oh wait, looks like there's more. I think it's copper, but there's more. Okay, and then that's the edge, okay. put that one there. Keep that area open for the moment. It's 10. Very nice. It's good going deeper. We got all the copper we need to be able to get rainwater, get some water source blocks going. All right, there we go. Cook those up. Get an iron pickaxe, and that'll be a good stopping point. We're getting so much copper. Copper's going to need its own chest if we keep this up. Okay, there we go. There's 3. And iron.
Ferrik_KJ has made the advancement, isn't it iron pick?
Isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic? Let's go check outside, see if we see anything, hear anything. Oh. Where'd you fall? There you are. There we go. Got a little something to eat. Not too tasty, but it'll fill our belly. Fill our belly. There we go. Okay, there's a skeleton nearby. We do have a shield. Can we lure it down? And rain. All right, fill up, fill up. Go get the bucket. Alright, well now I feel like playing a little bit longer. Finally got some movement on some of these things that we were trying to do. Okay, so it may take it a while. It may not even fill it all up in this rain shower. But it is there, and it gives us a chance to get water. Okay, where's the Spidey? Yeah, we need that bed. Come on, spider. We need to build multiple layers just so there's more chance to lure them. Since we're kind of built into the side of a hill like this. Oh, let's get over here. If we can lure it over here, we can beat it up. Oh, ah, that one scared me. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. And at least the post kept it from getting in because it's too wide. Alright, come on, fill up. Hear it drop. There's a zombie and a skeleton nearby. See if we can lure them in here. there's a phantom. So that's the thing, we don't have visibility. It's probably over our head right now. Yeah, rainwater's going in there, it's just not filling it up yet. Yeah, phantom's still flying around. I don't know if it's going to show like a layer, and we just have to wait until it gets all the way to the top. Because with the Cauldron, you can use it to fill water bottles. So it'll do different kind of layers for you to fill water bottles. I think 5 layers. So we'll have to wait until it fills all of them. So pretty likely we're not going to get a water source block tonight. Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, I figure I'm focused on that one. A second one's going to come around and hit me. Just want to see water. We're so close. We got the bucket, we got rain. I want to see some water. I don't think we can get the water bottles. You can get water bottles from fishing, but we need water to fish in before we can do that. So it's kind of circular, and yeah, it's not really going to help us. Alright, it's almost morning, which I'm thinking is potentially going to turn the rain off before we get any water in our cauldron. Trying to see the phantom. The Phantom of the Opera. There we go. Oh, it's hanging out right there. Oh, he almost got over far enough. All I need is to get one hit, and then that way when the sun comes down, he has a chance to drop stuff. And I want to try to get the zombie and the skeleton out of there. But with the zombie, well, with the phantom above our head, can't really stay out in the open because it's going to come at us. I'm tempted to shoot an arrow at it. I've only got so many though. It's got to be a sure shot if I do it. There we go. We got a couple hits. There we go. Now with the sun not fully out because of the rain, I don't know if we'll get the chance when it burns up. We have to get it lower so it can actually path under. Oh! There we go. Okay. I got a little bit off. Couldn't get back in there. Oh, there's 2 of them up there. Still no water in our cauldron. Playing with that phantom. Oh. focus on that one. The other one got me. Yep. Oh. Is the zombie gonna make it over? I think the phantoms got stuck somewhere. Alright, it's a nice rainy day. Fill that cauldron. Crops are doing good. They're enjoying the rain. Come on, I want to see water in the cauldron. Yeah, see if we had some glass, we could do a glass bottle. And we could collect it. And you can kind of transfer it. I don't hear any of the mobs, so I don't know if we missed our chance to get them. Yep, Phantom's still out. Phantom is still around. Heard that swoop. Getting stuck in the trees, but when it gets out, it's dangerous. Come on, Cauldron. Fill up. Who knows how long that'll take. It's been raining a long time. Seems like it would at least have a little bit of water in there by now. I see some water. Oh, get stuck. Sneaky, there's two of them. The other one almost got me. There we go, we got a couple hits on him. Alright, come on, stay low. Alright, we're gonna get stuck on the roof here. And back up. Little guy. Oh, these little guys are so fast. If you don't just swing that sword as fast as you can, they're gonna get you. And they hit hard. Alright. Seems appropriate. Alright. That's not gonna get us much, but might as well start with that before the bread. speed farming right here just to get it before it comes after me. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's stuck in the tree. Or at least that one is. Alright, there's one more. Now we got it. Okay. There we go. We are food rich at the moment. Alright. Go with that. Come on, I want to see some water. Make water. It has been raining all day. Well, they're probably going to be outside the chunk when they die, but we've at least done damage, so there's a chance that we get loot. It is exposed. It is getting hit with the water. Okay. Yep, just waiting for water in the bucket. Or in the cauldron. Got the bucket ready. Oh, the rain finally stopped. We're not getting any water this time. Alright, let's see if we can get any mobs. There is a skeleton somewhere. I think we need to build more platforms so that they can come into this chunk from higher up. I think they're getting up there and then they haven't figured out the pathing to get down. I mean, there is pathing because, I mean, there's a step right there. So if they're up there, they should be able to find me. I think I'm just too low, so they're not getting, you know, line of sight kind of targeting on me. Alright, well, no water yet. And it's nighttime. There we go. Okay, let's, yeah, I think that's it. We'll grab that out of there. We have 2 more in there. So that is our precious resource at the moment. And we're looking good on iron. We could actually do 2 cauldrons and have them both fill up. I don't want to commit the iron to that just yet, but we could. That would help us to get source blocks a little bit quicker. Of course, probably by the time we do that, we'll find water directly beneath us, and it'll be a waste of iron to do it. Alright, so it's nighttime again. And I'm pretty sure even though the phantoms just went away, they could come right back because it's dark now. They were out before because it was a storm. Alright, well, that gave us a little bit more. Looking okay on food now. We're not eating just rotten flesh. We've gotten deeper, we've got iron, we're collecting water, or trying to. Our garden is maxed out for the spaces that are next to water. At least we had that one space. If water wasn't flowing in there, we wouldn't have that much garden. But it's looking pretty good. If we can just get some animals in here, we can start getting some meat, start breeding some things. Ideally, if we can find a sheep, we could shear it. We have enough iron to make shears. I think next time I'm probably going to add some levels up above us just to increase our chance of getting mobs, animals, whatever might spawn in around our chunk so that we can get some more resources going. Yep, it's about time for me to get some sleep. I played later than I planned to. I went right at 2.5 hours now. Nobody's joined me. So sad. But maybe next time. I still had fun playing. I always love playing a one chunk world. So this is just a lot of fun. Going to, I guess, go ahead and head inside and we'll be good for the night. I don't think there was anything else below us that we were looking for. I do have like another minute, so I think I'm gonna just hop down and see what level we made it to. I do like those corners. It's a nice corner block. Oh, we did make our iron pickaxe. Yeah, let's end with gathering some gold. It's a new resource for us. Nice, we have gold. There we go. We'll keep that open for now. Yes, that gold we can't harvest because it's outside of our chunk. Let's go ahead and hit this corner and that will be it. Oh, we got a little bit of gravel there. Yeah, I like this trick. You put that there. Then when we break it, it all falls and breaks on the torch and you don't have to use your shovel. Well, that's pretty good. We got 6 gold. There's corner. And we should have enough to go ahead and stair back up. Oh. Especially since we're keeping that part exposed a little bit at the moment. That's lit up, it's good. so we got to y equals 14. Next time we'll get all the way to 0. And we'll have the potential of getting some diamonds, hopefully. Still hoping that there's something interesting beneath us besides just lots of stone. And eventually we'll get enough spiders to get enough string so that we can... Oh, speaking of spiders... Where's that spider? There we go. Come on over here. Yeah, this area is going to work perfect for spiders. There you go. But you didn't drop me anything. And you got a friend over there. Where's it at? Oh, I see it. It's over there. I see spider eyes. I can step over in my garden. Thing is, I would have to jump to try to get its attention. I could shoot it.
Ferrik underscore KJ has
There
made
we
the
go.
advancement take aim.
Okay. Got an advancement for that. Let's see. Let's go up over here, see if we can lure it to us. Yep, over here. Come on. Nope. No string. 0 for 2. Okay, oh, I see another one. Does it see me? There we go. Oh, and a zombie. Ooh, that was close. Let's eat a little bread real quick. String. Perfect. Okay. We're getting closer. We're starting to collect a few resources. I have to use up that bread. That was close. I thought the zombie was going to get me. I just watched my health go down. Couldn't do much about it. If I got it just right, I could have ducked down. Oh. That one was in our chunk. Yay. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay, I think we're good. Put our gold away in that chest. Alright, very nice. Got some bones. Got some zombie flesh. We're up to 7. 5 more string and we can make a bed. We'll have a bed eventually. Hopefully before something bad happens. Alright. And we do have a cauldron, so maybe we could have rain. I'm thinking our best odds are to make a second one. I mean, it kind of doubles our chance that one of them has the right tick when it's raining that creates it, you know, some water in there. But it could take a long time to actually get water. especially enough water to make a source block. But for now, we are over 2.5 hours. I'm going to call it a night. Nobody joined me during the live stream, but if anybody watches the recording, this is going to be in a playlist on the channel. So please come back for more. I'm going to start doing these on a regular basis. I'm going to try to do these every Friday if I'm available. And we will have some fun playing together. Come join me. Just a nice relaxing time playing some Minecraft One Chunk. Just exploring the One Chunk and see what we find. We're going to dig and dig and dig. All right, well, have a great night, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.